They say a man who has nothing to hide does not fear the light. But in Nigeria, when you shine the light, politicians begin to run like cockroaches when the kitchen light comes on. Why? Why does the very mention of accountability make our leaders tremble like a leaf in a harmattan? Let's be honest. Accountability is supposed to be a mirror. It shows us who we truly are. But in Nigeria, that mirror has been smashed into pieces because many fear what it will reveal. Today, we will open that mirror again and take a deep look into why Nigerian politicians fear accountability, how it affects us as a nation, and what we must do to break that cycle. So, my friends, stay with me. What you are about to hear might just open your eyes to the real reason the powerful hate being questioned. Because in Nigeria, truth is not lost, it is only buried under the weight of impunity. Let me welcome you warmly to this conversation. In today's talk, you are going to discover, number one, the secret psychology behind why politicians dodge accountability. Number two, the invisible system that protects them from consequences. Number three, and most importantly, how ordinary citizens like you and I can change the game without waiting for another election year. By the end of this video, you will understand that accountability is not just about punishment, it is about progress. Because a nation that fears to question its leaders will continue to pay for their mistake with poverty. So if you have ever asked why Nigerian leaders never held accountable, today you will get your answer. Let's go deeper. Let me tell you a short story. There was once a king in an ancient African village who ruled for 30 years. The people feared him, but they never questioned him. One day, a wise man came and placed a mirror in the town square. He told the villagers, anyone who looks into this mirror will see the truth about the king's reign. But the king ordered the mirror destroyed and the wise man banished. Years later, the people discovered the kingdom's treasury was empty, the farmland ruined, and the children scattered in hunger. The king died rich, but the people died poor. My brothers and sisters, that story is Nigeria. Accountability is our mirror, but our politicians have shattered it. They fear it because it reveals how deep their hands have been in the national pot. They fear it because accountability strips them of their fake honor and exposes their greed. They fear it because they know that once Nigerians wake up, their impunity will no longer have a hiding place. And that brings me to what really fuels this fear. Number one, the first reason Nigerian politicians fear accountability is the culture of impunity. For decades, we have watched people steal billions only to walk free with a handshake and a chieftaincy title. We have seen ex-governors become senators and the indicted officials become ambassadors. Where wrongdoers go unpunished, corruption becomes a career, not a crime. Accountability dies the moment the powerful realize that there are no consequences. As the elders say, when a child eats stolen meat and nobody wipes his mouth, he will soon eat the whole goat. And that is exactly what has happened in our political system. Our leaders have tested our silence and found it sweet. Number two, the second reason they fear accountability is the weakness of our institutions. In a country where the law bends for the rich, justice becomes a joke. Our anti-corruption agencies often back, but don't bite. Cases drag on for years until witnesses die, evidence disappears, or the public forgets. When the law is blindfolded, the guilty learn to dance. Many of our leaders know the system will protect them, not prosecute them. They fear accountability because they know that if institution worked, their political career would end behind bars. And so, they keep the system weak because strong institutions will expose weak leaders. Then number three, politicians fear accountability because of the power of exposure. Accountability doesn't just threaten their positions, it threatens their image. No corrupt politician wants to be remembered as a thief. They crave praise, not truth. They want to be called His Excellency, not His fraudsters. That's why you see them fight journalists, silence whistleblowers, and weaponize propaganda. They know that once the truth spreads, the carefully built lies will collapse like a house of cards. As the saying goes, when the wind blows, the fowl's backside will show. And they don't want that wind to blow. 4. Finally, they fear accountability because of the awakening of the people. For years, politicians have survived because Nigerians were silent. But times are changing. Social media has become the new court of the people. Young voices are rising, questioning, demanding answers. Accountability terrifies them because they sense that a new generation is no longer afraid. When citizens ask questions, politicians lose control. And that is the truth. When citizens demand transparency, corruption begins to panic. The day Nigerians realize that public office is a public trust, not a private business, that day the old order will tremble. So, what can we do as people? 1. We have to stay informed. Don't just complain, read, research, and know what leaders are doing with your resources. That's very important. Then number 2, demand transparency. Every citizen has the right to ask questions and get answers. Number 3, support independent media because truth needs a voice. 4, use social media wisely. Don't spread gossip, spread facts. Then number 5, vote consciously. Don't sell your vote. Invest it. It's very important. Remember, if you feed a thief because he is your kinsman, tomorrow he will steal from your children. Your silence today is your suffering tomorrow. The solution lies not just in punishing corrupt leaders, but in building a system that makes corruption impossible. Imagine a Nigeria where every kobo spent by government is tracked publicly, where leaders are audited annually, where citizens sit in town halls to question budget. That is not a dream, that is a duty, and it begins when we, the people, refuse to fear accountability ourselves. Because leadership reflects followership. If we are corrupt in little things, we will always excuse corruption in big places. So let accountability start with you, in your business, in your office, and in your home. If this message moves you, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, drop a comment, tell me what accountability means to you. Share this with someone who believes Nigeria can be better. Follow us on our Facebook page and subscribe, because together we will keep holding the mirror of truth. I have also prepared a resource titled The Citizen's Guide to Holding Leaders Accountable. Click the link on my bio or the comment section to get your copy and join the accountability movement. Remember, your voice is not small, it is powerful. Before you go, here is my challenge to you. For 1 week, hold someone accountable respectfully. It could be a leader, a friend, or even yourself. And ask questions, keep records, demand honesty. Because if we can build a culture of accountability at the bottom, corruption will collapse at the top. As our elders say, the rain that beats the roof begins as a drop on the leaf. Every small act of honesty adds up to the national transformation. Let's build Nigeria not with the noise, but with the truth. Let's make integrity fashionable again, and let's prove that accountability is not a threat, it is our salvation. Nigeria will rise, but only when truth is no longer afraid to speak. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure that you share this video to other people, and please continue to follow us on our page. Thank you, and God bless you.